Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss about a very basic thing, but sometimes it is not basic as well. Even the senior level developer makes silly mistakes while they are choosing the right access modifier for the applications design, or like if they are working with the API designs as well. So at that moment you have to ensure that what kind of access modifier I have to use on classes, properties, or even the methods as well. Or everybody use the public modifiers. That's it. They don't use any other modifiers as well. Or I will explain you and I will show you that in C sharp how many types of the access modifiers is available. Or if you know the answer, guys, first I want to know from you that how many types of the access modifier do you know. I i am damn sure like most of you will answer the three or four access modifiers. But at this moment we have the six types of access modifiers available in the C sharp. Yes, guys, or I will show you that one by one, or I will explain you in detail each one. Okay, so please stick in this video till the end so that you won't get any confusions later, like while you are working with the API designs as well, because access modifier plays a vital role while you are working with the large level of projects as well. Okay, so let's see that how to work with such things as well. Okay, so let me show you the basic project setup that I have made for you. So access modifiers, it is a uh, console applications, or there is another class library I have added for creating the different assembly as well. Okay, so in this class I have added the few like a few methods and few classes to explain you the each access modifiers as well. Guys, I just want to request you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues, whatever as well. Okay, so let me show you that like how many access modifiers is available here. Okay, and you, most of you are aware about the four kind of access modifier, but even the they are not aware about the internal access modifier as well. Okay, I will explain you later in this video. Okay, the first access modifier is public, private, protected, along with that internal, protected, internal, private, protected. Yes, guys, the last two is the protected internal and the private protected access modifier also available. Okay, I will explain you each one later in this video. Okay, so now let's go to the public access modifier. So what exactly I am trying here, like first you should know like what is the public access modifier. Okay, so the public access modifier means like it is accessible from anywhere. First thing is that. Okay, so any like you can access the public properties and public classes from anywhere. Okay, or it is not any kind of boundary is available, like you can access it in any namespaces or even the any assembly as well. Okay, now no, if you don't want to give any access restrictions, so definitely guys you can use the public access modifier. Or if you want to see the examples like how to, suppose this is the class which is in the new class library assembly, and I want to access this class into the new assembly. So let's see that am I able to access this thing or not. Okay, so first I will create the car object. Okay, uh, thereafter or we will see the things as well. So we have created the car object. It means like we can create the object of the public class. After that, now exactly I am trying to access the model. Okay, super. So the model, even I can access the model as well. Okay, or can I access the start function as well? So we can access the start function which is defined in the car model. Okay, so you have get to know about that like what is the public access modifier. Okay, or you can create any property, any method public as well. Okay, or whenever your things is public, so you can access anything from anywhere. If something is defined in the public access modifier. Okay, so I help you get to know about the public access modifier. So when should you use this public access modifier as well? Suppose for APIs and the library features as well. Okay, like if you are trying to create the libraries or APIs which should be accessed to anywhere, so you should always make it as a public. Or when something is intentionally exposed, so there definitely you should go with the public access modifier as well. So now let's go to the private access modifier. Okay, and or even interviewer can ask you like what is the by default access modifier of the class. So you should always tell the interviewer like private access modifier is the default access modifier of the class as well. Okay, so first thing that we have discussed about, like it is a default access modifier, but the thing is like you can access the properties and methods in the same class. There is a one common thing that you should know about, like you can't access these things outside of the class. Okay, let me show you the example. I have let me create the object. Okay, so the object I have created, now I am gonna to access the balance property. Okay, so object dot balance, but I am not able to access the balance property. Okay, so because we have defined this thing as a private. Okay, or if you want to make something encapsulate, so just you have to make the private property as a private. Okay, or we know that encapsulation means like you hide the like you are not allowing to access your data or your outside the class as well. Okay, like you are not gonna to expose this thing outside the class and outside the real world. Okay, so this is why we should use the private access modifier, but you can use this access modifier into the class as well, as you can see. Okay, or if you want to see I want to access the get balance uh, here. Okay, so in such a way, like you can access the things as well uh, in any in the other assembly as well. Okay, but you can't access this property because of the limitations which is provided by the private access modifier. Okay, so let me write for the things as well. It is accessible only within the class. Or if you want to see suppose I will create the private not private. Okay, class or bank. Suppose I created the bank class. Okay, so first you should know, like by default it is a private. Okay, if I'm just gonna to write the private. Okay, so like it will give me an error, like eliminates definite namespaces. Okay, or explicitly declared as a private protected protected internal or a private protected as well. Okay, so this is why like we should not use these things as anywhere. Or if I just if I want to access this class outside the assembly, thereafter you will see like it is not allowing you or like even you are not able to access the class anyway. Okay, so this is the important thing that you should know about the private class as well. Okay, or by default the access modifier is the private. Okay, now let's discuss about the protected as well. Okay, so guys, what is the protected access modifier? Okay, or like why and what is the meaning of these things as well? Okay, so first thing it is like you so it is accessible within the same class. So yes, you can access within the same class like the private access modifier. But it has the another ability that you can access this property in the derived class as well. Like you have the power to use this thing in the derived class. Okay, so this is why we can inherit this property, like this class is inherited in the dog class, or we are able to access the edge property from the animal class. Okay, so this is how like you should use like within the derived class. So this is an important thing that you should know. What exactly I'm trying here. Okay, suppose let's create another class. Okay, public class or cat. Suppose I created the cat. Okay, or I'm trying to, or I'm just inheriting the dog class into the cat class. Now let's see that am I able to like you access the edge value, like edge property from the animal class or not. Okay, so public void or check. Now let's suppose I am just creating the console.writeline. Now let's check that am I able to access this thing or not. So still you will see that we are able to access the edge property from the animal classes as well. Okay, so this is how you should know about the animal class. Okay, or what exactly I'm trying here. Suppose I copy this thing, I paste it here. We all know that the class is has defined the public access modifier. Now let's create the object of this class. Now exactly what I'm trying here, suppose I want to access the edge property. Okay, so you will see like we are like it is not allowing us to access this edge property because it is accessible in the same class and within the derived class as well. Okay, most of you are aware about these three access modifiers as well. Even the, if I tell you, like most of the junior developers, they don't know much about the protected access modifier. Okay, now let's go to the internal access modifier, or it's time to go beyond the basics as well. Okay, so what is the meaning of the internal access modifiers, or let me show you the things as well. Okay, suppose so first thing is that if I have created the class, or if I have defined something as the internal, it means that it is only accessible in the same assembly. That's it. Like uh, public access modifier, we can access the class outside the assembly as well. But whenever I am trying to access this thing here, so you will see like it is not allowing us to access the logger class outside the assembly, because we have set the internal access modifier, or it has the limitations that you can access this class or this thing in the same assembly. If you want to make, if you want to check that is it real or not, so simply just you let me create another class. Okay, now let's create the internal class. Okay, logger check. I have created this class. Thereafter I will create a method public void check. Now let's create the object of the logger class. So you can see that we are able to create the object of this thing. Okay, but even I can access the log method as well. Okay, so you will see like I am able to access the log method. Okay, so this is how you should know about the things as well. Okay, or now we are seeing here. Okay, you will see that it is telling me can't convert void to bool as well, because like it is the void method, so we can't do it anything here. Okay, so just simply what exactly I'm trying here, so object dot log, that's it, or like this. Okay, like we can define these things as well. So I hope you get to know about the internal access modifier in the C sharp. Okay, or if you are not aware about like what is the assembly as well, so guys, I will repeat this again. Suppose these are the two projects that you can see here. Okay, so suppose it is the assembly A or it is the assembly B. Assembly means like a, like how many number of projects, or like how many number of layers as well. In the clean architecture, like we create the four assemblies. Okay, domain, infrastructure, along with that application and the API as well. Okay, so in such a way, like if we have the four assemblies. Okay, so please don't confuse if in the future regarding like whenever interviewer asks you like what is the assembly, or like what is the namespace as well. Okay, now let's go to the protected internal. Okay, so what is the meaning of the protected internal? So it has the two things. Okay, like you can access the things in the like in the same asset in same assembly, first thing is that, or even like it in a derived class. Okay, so it has the two things that you should know about the protected internal. Or you will see that we have the protected, it means like we are able to access in the derived class, or if we have the internal, it means like so if you want to check this thing as well, so I'm going to just create the vehicle check. Okay, or thereafter I will create the method here, or what's the exact thing that I'm going to add here. Okay, suppose now let's create the object of this vehicle class, or the object dot speed. So it means like I can access this thing as well. Okay, like I don't need to derive this class anymore, because we have the or property. It means like we can access in the same assembly, or like we can access in the derived class as well. Okay, I hope you get to know about these things as well. Or suppose I have created the things here. Okay, or even like if you want to cross check that am I able to access this thing or not. Okay, so simply I will just create simply I will just define the things as well. Okay, or in the protected access modifier, so you have seen that we are able to access the protected access modifier that in such a way. Okay, so I hope you get to know idea about that how to work with the like a protected access modifier, or the protected internal access modifier as well. Now let's discuss the things as well. So we have seen that, so if you are gonna to add this thing in the same assembly, so in such a way, first we have to delete this thing as well. Okay, so if you want to add these things as well, so I will create the vehicle object. Okay, uh, in such a way we have created the things, or we can define the things as like we are able to access the speed property. Okay, or even I can I can give the speed property as well. Okay, but you have seen that we are able to access this in the same assembly. Are we able to access like when I am gonna to copy this thing? Okay, so suppose I will just add this thing here. Okay, but I want to check that am I able to access the speed property directly or not. Okay, so you will see that yes, we are able to access the speed property, or can we do the things as well, like can I access this thing in the here. Okay, so I will just create the public class, or suppose I create the program class in the different assembly. What the exact thing that I'm going to do here. Okay, suppose I will just copy this thing here, or I am just trying to access this thing. Now it's time to check with the void method, void check. Thereafter now let's see that am I able to access this thing or not, speed property. So you will see that we are able to access the speed property in even the outside of the assembly as well. Okay, so let me add the comment here, like even in other another assembly, while you are working with the derived classes, like whenever you are trying to just derive class like this. Okay, so so now let's see that am I able to create the vehicle object. Okay, so yes, we are able to access this thing, or can I access the speed property. So you will see like I'm not able to access the speed property like this. So if you want to access the uh, speed property, or like if so suppose if anything is derived in the protected or the internal access modifier, so you can like if you want to go with the object creation, or like thereafter you have like you want to work with the instantiations of the object, or thereafter like you want to access, so you can do it in the same assembly. But whenever you are go to the another assembly and you want to access this thing, so you have to first you have to derive the class thereafter like, you will be able to like this. Okay, so I hope you get to know about the protected internal access modifier. Okay, Now let's go beyond the things as well. So that also, so the next thing is private protected access modifier. Okay, please keep this thing in your mind. So there is a one thing, like inside the same assembly, first thing is that, okay, or even the inside the derived, inside in the derived class. Okay, so this is the first, these are the few things that you should know about as well. So we have defined the things in the private protected. So now let's see that can I access this thing in the same class. So you will see that yes, this is the person class, or I have defined the I'm just derived this thing in the same assembly. Okay, or even the or like I'm able to access the national ID. Okay, now let's move there. I will create the public class program class there. Okay, now I want to see that am I able to access this person class or not. I will just copy here or paste it here. So thereafter you can see that I am able to access this thing in the another assembly as well. Or now let's copy this thing. Okay, or what exactly I'm trying here. Suppose I'm just I just want to access this thing. Okay, so I want to access the national ID. So CW or national ID. So you can see that we can't access the national ID while we are working with, like while we are going to the another assembly as well. Okay, or whenever you are, like you have defined the property in the private and protected as well. Okay. So I hope you get to know idea about the all these three, all these six things in the C sharp, or we call it as access modifiers. I know last two things are very complicated, but guys, please keep this thing in your mind while you are working with the access modifier. So please choose the access modifiers wisely. Okay, or if you want to so you should know that how to organize the code. So definitely you are gonna to work with the access modifiers in a very good way. Okay, so access modifiers will help you to organize your code, or like structure your product as well. Okay, so I hope you love this video, you love this content. So guys, I just want to request that please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues on enterprise as well. And thank you for watching this video till here, or till then, take care guys, bye bye, have a good day.